officers are common law. And peace officers keep the peace. Peace officers have an oath of office. When a peace officer is doing his duty to keep the peace, he's operating in his official capacity. A law enforcement officer can be a peace officer. Many law enforcement officers also operate as a peace officer. But a peace officer, the minute he puts on his law enforcement officer hat to give out a speeding ticket, he just walked away from his oath of office and his all of his duties as a peace officer. Now he's operating in his private capacity. If they are administered by persons in their private capacity or not duly authorized, they're quorum non judice and void. Okay, so that's talking about those. But the point is that same thing applies with a peace officer. If he is in his private capacity, he is not operating in his official capacity, and when he becomes a law enforcement officer or does law enforcement activities, he is in his private capacity. When there's no breach of the peace officer is not acting in his official capacity, but is instead acting in his private capacity. An officer who acts in violation of the Constitution ceases to represent the government. Ignorance of the law does not excuse misconduct in anyone, least of all a sworn officer of the law. And when that peace officer decides he wants to enforce do that speeding ticket, you know, they can certainly do speeding tickets on truck drivers and bus drivers, people that are involved in commerce. But if they try and do it on someone that's not involved in that, then he is personally liable. Color of office. They're operating under color of office, pretense of official right to do an act by one who has no such right. When the office does not confer on him any such authority. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's operating under color of office, and it's color of law, and it's a federal felony, and it's all sorts of things. And there's a YouTube profile by a guy by the name of Mark Passio, who's a former satanic priest. He's got some YouTube videos about natural law, and they're very good. The guy's brilliant. And one of the things he says is that all atrocities in history were committed by order takers. And an order taker is a peace officer, or actually a law enforcement officer, that is operating in his private capacity, that's too stupid to know about lawful commands and the fact that he's been given unlawful commands, and so he's just doing what he's told. He's an order taker, and these and it's people like that that are responsible for all the atrocities in history. Some of the pillars of Satanism, and you're going to find out that they're all over the place, that we're actually a satanic society.